What's up, my triple loving YouTube friends? Figured it's time for a little update on Project Cheapo. Trenton and I have been kind of picking away at it. Nothing major, other than we got the track and the skid in it and the engine's sitting in it and the skis are back on, the shocks are back in. For just picking away, not too bad, I think. We had a pretty big weekend the first weekend. When we first started the project, that first weekend I built the engine and we did a ton that weekend. But just during the week now, Trent and I have been kind of picking at this thing. Track is just awesome as hell. Got it in there. I measured up for the tunnel extension now. I don't want to use the original one that was on Cooter that we took off. Here's the tunnel extension that was on it. I think it's a Trax USA tunnel extension. I like building my own, so I got some measurements. I'm gonna fab up one for it. Tonight we just set the engine in it. I had to do a little bit of modification to the water line because we eliminated that front cooler. So I had to cut, add a couple splices, some clamps later. My water line's connected back together again. No big deal. Yeah, what else? The skis, got the skis all done. Wear rods on, not new ones, reused the old wear rods. I had to build up some weld in front of the carbide because the rod was wearing down enough that the carbide was catching on everything. Just did a good cleanup on the skis. We did put new nuts and stuff and new hardware, and I did my little ski spindle bushing trick. Drill the hole, cut the slot. I do that on every sled. Every single sled that I take the skis off of, I always do that modification on that bushing. If it helps, I think it does. I honestly do think it gets some kind of grease in on that bolt. I've showed that in other videos. You just have to backtrack in some videos if you want to see what I'm talking. Austin Leak did it in one of his videos also. So, but let me pull the hood up and so I can show you how absolute amazing this thing is starting to look underneath the hood now. Oh my goodness. Yep. Just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Cleaning everything up as we go. I mean, I put everything in that bucket of Simple Green over there and I wash it by hand on every single one. And then got my Tim Precision pump sitting here. Tim redid me a pump. He went the extra 10 feet on this one. He put a new bleeder screw in. He even shined up the hardware for me and stuff because he's seen what I did to the pump and he's like, yeah, I took some stainless hardware that he had around there and he polished up the hardware and stuff for me. He knew you wanted to do an extra bit of work for me, and that was very nice of Tim to go the extra 10 feet on something like this for me to make that pump look just beautiful when I got it back. It's a little tip and trick time right now. I always like to try and share a tip or a trick that I've learned over the years, and well, I'm gonna have two of them in this video. Chain case. We've all had a leaky chain case. You put a brand new chain case seal on and the dang thing still leaks. I've had a couple people ask me, you know, in the past, and one of them is another restorer, the Sean Brown. He does class, unbelievable 10 plus restores on sleds. And he asked me, you know, how do you keep your chain cases from leaking? I'm like, yeah, it seems kind of backyard kind of a deal here, but this is what I do. I take wheel bearing grease right here, and the bottom portion of the chain case, I fill the groove in with grease where the seal sits. Not super thick, you know, you can just kind of see my fingers kind of just skimming it off like there. Put grease in there, stick that cover on, tighten her down, never worry about a leak. That's what I do with every single chain. I don't even test the theory if it's gonna leak, because it's about a 90% time it's gonna leak. So I just fill that groove full of grease, stick the cover on, take a rag underneath the bottom edge of the cover after I tighten everything up and just wipe anything that may have oozed out, and I call it good. That's what I do. Keep my chain cases from leaking over hell, because it seems like they almost all do. Even with a brand new seal, they leak. And I got one other tip and trick. So I've upgraded the voltage regulator in this thing. Put a newer style voltage regulator in. It's a 2-wire. You only need to hook to the 1 on the 90s sleds. But this go back to any sled that has a voltage regulator, because you just have to use your 1 yellow wire is all you're using. But this winter, I was in need of 2 of those, and I bought them from the local dealership up by our cabin. And I don't know, when I walked in, if I had sucker written on my forehead and charcoal or something. But I paid $110 for one voltage regulator. I bought two. So I walked out of there $220 pour, plus the tax on top of it. I'm thinking I was around 230 something, 240 and change, 230 something. And I was thinking, well, I guess that's what they're going for now, because I hadn't looked one up in a while. I just ordered one for this project through my account through HPE, High Performance Engineering, Lake Elmo, Minnesota. I ordered one, and their price on their website is $56. Half price. Now I have an account set up through them. If you're good at your math, I could buy 3 of those for the price of $110. I was amazed. I'm like, oh my God. They talk about taking it in the shorts. Paid double for a part because I was up north and I needed it. Oh man, I felt ill when I seen that on HP's website on what the price was. I just felt ill. And they sell it as a kit too. It's a kit with a plate, so it retrofits onto all the older Indies and stuff. So if you're looking to do a voltage regulator, upgrade to the better one. It'll be the last one you have to put on your sled. So I think that's all I got for now, guys. I'll get this tunnel extension built, and I'll get this gorgeous looking purple snow flap. I got the purple skis going, purple snow flap, purple wheels going. We got all the muscle 90s sled. Oh, and look at what else is going to go underneath the hood. A purple oil jug holder. Talk about knocking it out of the ballpark with the purple. Just loving it. Trenton says the pink skid plate needs to go, but if I had a purple one to change it out, I would, but I don't have one. So he says we need to change it, but it ain't gonna happen. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll keep plugging away on this thing. We'll get the motor together. We'll get the pipes. Oh, the pipes are all done too. They're up here. How's everything we got done? Pipes, I got them sandblasted, painted. We got the covers all cleaned up. Everything's ready to go up there. So yeah, just every night we've been trying to do a little bit to it every single night. Some nights might be not be a ton, but some nights it is a ton. So just keep plugging away on it. That's how we're getting it done. All new bearings in the skid too. Every single wheel Trenton pulled off and put a new bearing in every single wheel too. So thanks for watching, guys.